Hey everyone, welcome back to the PPL Season 3. So my face cam's over here, so ignore that. It's just how it is. Before we get this battle started, I just want to let you guys know that I did not play my best in this battle, and this is post-com because the commentary was just bad live com, and it was not enjoyable. Excuse me if I look like crap too. I got off of work a little bit ago. I haven't showered or anything, and room's a mess back there, so don't worry about it. Bed's a mess. I need to do laundry. Poster fell down. But anyways, let's get this battle started with. I'm just gonna have to record it from over here. So let's get it started with. So I decided to lead off with my Rotom Heat. Of course, this is postcom, expecting him to lead off with Blastoise, expecting me to lead with Donphan, and of course I get it right off the bat, which is nice. It's a nice prediction. He decides to withdraw, and I knew he was going to swap into his Nidoqueen here, and I didn't want to risk the safe place, the risky play, so I went for the Volt Switch, thinking, oh, if this is like, my low tick can pretty much take any hit, as long as this isn't like sheer force thunder punch bullshit. But then he goes for Toxic Spikes, and that's terrible for me, because Toxic Spikes, the only thing that can get rid of it right now is Donphan, and Donphan will get poisoned on entry, and I don't always have a safe swap in. And here I make a bad play. I went for Skull, knowing full well that he had the Guts Hariyama here, and that leads me into a bit of a problem. I believe this thing isn't choice banded. I don't know if it was assault vested, or maybe just like some HP and attack. But it still did a shit ton of damage right here. I swap in my Gardevoir to take a close combat because I know it's coming in right now. But I also knew he had Bullet Punch, which would one-shot me from there. It would one-shot me from pretty much any range if he was choice banded. But here I make another swap in. At this point, I'm kind of just on the downside of this game already. Him getting that Toxic Spikes up was pretty much my downfall at this point, so I decided to swap into Donphan again, predicting him to go for the close combat, and I will be able to take it. However, actually, I predicted the Bullet Punch. I'm getting ahead of myself. Jesus. I predict the Bullet Punch, and I can take that, but I also know that I can't take a close combat, but I don't remember if he swaps out here or what. At this point, I'm just trying to stall him out until Burn pretty much kills him, or I can get a free switch into Gardevoir, which is one of the few things that can one-shot that. I had such a bad matchup in this team. I could have gone for the Stealth Rock, and that would have forced him to go for a Rapid Spin, where I could get a free swap into Shaman or Rotom Heat. But even then, I believe he told me he had especially defensive Talonflame, and pretty much Jirachi could take any hit from Shaman, as long as it wasn't Earth Power, and even then it would probably take 2. But he finally gets his Mega Evolution off, and he goes for the Scald, and he doesn't get the burn, I get the burn, which, that's my luck, right? Marble Scale could have been nice, it could have been nice. I might have been able to take the moves later on. This is a really long, kind of drawn out game. At this point, I already know I'm on the downside of this. No one's lost a Pokemon yet, and I really have not a lot of things to handle this. He decides to bring out his Sock again, the Hariyama. So that's a bit of a problem. And all I can pretty much do is go for Scald. I knew he would swap this in. It's just a matter of getting damage on this thing. It's fucking... He had such a good type matchup against me. Like, mine, I have no initiative whatsoever. He gets all the initiative. Oh, I was just... And on top of that, I played badly throughout this entire game. So, yeah. Now I bring in Donphan, knowing he's gonna close combat, and it's totally gonna kill Donphan, because Donphan... It's Guts boosted, and it was a critical hit. I don't know if the crit mattered. I don't know exactly what his spread is on the Hariyama, but Donald Trump goes down there. And unfortunately, he does not die to burn here. But at this point, I can just bring in Shaman, and he decides to preserve this thing, possibly for the Gardevoir. But yeah, it's still a really annoying problem, and he just brings out especially defensive Talonflame, which I realized walls me to no end. Like, I literally had nothing for this. Even if I had HP Rock, I don't think it would have done much. Like, maybe if I open damage count. I don't even want to open it up. But he actually pulls a double here. I don't know if he had U-turn or not. It might have been better for him to U-turn, get some damage off. He goes into Mercury, the Nido Queen, which I'm still on the downside here. Now my team this season isn't terrible, but it's not super great either. And now he's just hazard attacking me because I can't get rid of hazards anymore. And you guys can pretty much tell I've already lost here. I've already lost. But yeah, and I could have pulled it down to a lower point differential later in the game, but I played really dumbly, like super dumbly. And oh, my low tick is the only one who gets a kill this game. Anyway, my low tick always comes through, for me at least, even though he sacked it. So yeah. Anyways, where was I? This is a really bad commentary. Next time it'll be more professional. For right now, I just don't have too much stuff on my plate. I'm too stressed out because of work. And this is probably why I wasn't making any good plays. He goes for a substitute. He EV'd this thing to perfectly take a Scald from an uninvested Milotic and live it with a substitute. So now I pretty much have to go for Scald again to break this. And I didn't predict him to have Grass Knot here. Grass Knot does a lot to me. I was kind of hoping that the poison would kill me, so I could go straight into Bisharp after the Scald breaks the substitute. But unfortunately, my leftovers brings it to the point where I live with 3 HP, and he can get another sub up, which is bad, really bad. And here's where I play really bad around this Jirachi, because I can't do anything to it at this point. I really can't do anything. So he's just gonna get another substitute off, and I'm pretty much screwed at this point. Milotic's gonna go down to the poison as he gets his sub up. So yeah, that's fun. Oh man, I did not expect him to be this great of a battler, although I wasn't on my A game either, so it's understandable that he does this well. So yeah, and yeah, like I said, he had a better type matchup, so I didn't expect to win this game, but I didn't expect to lose it as badly as I did. Here, I make a play thinking, oh, maybe he's uninvested Jirachi since he's living this. I get the Serene Grace. I was gonna go for D-Bond and take out this Jirachi, because it would have been nice. I should have just gone into Rotom Heat to break the sub with either an Overheat or a Volt Switch. And I could have just gone out to Bisharp then. And instead, I also make a dumb play here as well and go into Bisharp. No, I go into Easy Bake now. Rotom Heat, and he goes for a Flash Cannon, which he's outspeeding me. And yeah, pretty much the game. He's got it with this Jirachi here. Even if I somehow take the Jirachi out, there's no way I can catch up from here. There was a chance, but Blastoise is still around. I could have done it well, but I actually predict him to swap out here, and I was gonna go for a Rock Polish, which wouldn't matter because he does have Blastoise. He goes for the HP fighting. I don't know why I didn't predict that. I was playing so badly at this point that it doesn't even matter to me. It's not a great start to my season. So yeah. Anyways, all I have is Sly's second Bay now, and he's gonna swap into his Talonflame because he knows he wants to preserve differential, because I can't really do anything. Actually, what does he swap into? He swaps into, yeah, he does swap into Talonflame. So now it's pretty much me just trying to lower the differential so I'm not completely fucked over, but it really doesn't change anything because as you can see, he's able to straight up just go for I think he goes for Taunt here. goes for taunt here, and I go for an overheat, predicting his stupid Nidoqueen to come in. And it gets a crit. It does like half damage, but then there's nothing I can really do after this. Yeah, I'm getting ahead of the game. I know that's really slow. I know. Anyways, so here's where he brings in the Nidoqueen. I could have maybe predicted that, but he could have just gone back into Talonflame. Like, at this point, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. It's down. It's dead. We're dead. We're dead. I make that face a lot, by the way. I need a shave. Yeah, shave. Hey, Rotom actually lives a Sludge Wave, probably from a sheer force Nidoqueen. So that's awesome. That's fun. But yeah, I can get a little bit of damage off. It's just the end of the game here. He's gonna go for another Sludge Wave, take out my Easy Bake Oven. Not easy baking right now. It's dying too slow. You guys got my Great Ball here. I'm a master of everything. I'll catch you, baby. Anyways, now I just bring in Shaman. I can't really do anything here. None of my moves will hurt as much, so I just decide, oh, on the off chance that he stays in here with Nidoqueen, I'll go for the Seed Flare, which might have taken him out. I actually think it does take Nidoqueen out from there, but he obviously is going to preserve it from Talonflame. And finish me off with an Acrobatics. So it's a 5-0 loss in in his favor. So, not a great start to the season. Next week we're facing the Iron Mewcastle. I can never fucking say Shoddy's team's name, but yeah, next week we're facing that. See you guys next week.